Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up, man? It's your boy T Woods checking in. Hey, I got a returning guest in the building, man. Mr. Hollywood himself, Mr. Ill Reference himself, man. Hey, we got my boy Ox in the building, man. What's up with you, dog?
What up? What up?
Hey, man, I appreciate you for stopping by Words Woods again for part 2, another episode in the books, man. Hey, last episode was 2 years ago that I did with you, man.
2 years on this day, I think.
2 years on this day. It was around this month though, but hey, man, I see the progress.
Hey.
A lot's done changed, man, since we last seen each other here on Words of Woods, man. So hey, well, for the people who don't know you and for the people who didn't see the episode 2 years ago, tell me a little bit about yourself. For the people that don't, you all that stuff.
I mean, if I had to describe myself, I'm a creative director.
A stellar boy.
Yeah, a stellar boy too. But nah, pretty much I have my own brand. I'll come up with designs, graphics, marketing stuff for other people's brands. Photographer too. So just all around, just trying to be that Renaissance man, that jack of all trades type of person, for wherever I can kind of fit in at.
So you're versatile. You do it all.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Life, you got to be versatile, man. All right, so before we get into all the stuff that you do, since I said, you're versatile, how important is it to be versatile in life and just to not limit yourself to one thing? It's really important in life to do a bunch of things and to have value in a whole bunch of different things and just make yourself valuable as a person so you could be used a bunch of different ways and you're not just one-sided for us. So how important it is to be valuable as a person?
I mean, it just depends on any way that you look at it. So for me, how I look at it is I'm a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You tell me you want to start a brand. All right, bro, you're going to come through me for everything. All right, you know somebody know graphics? All right, yeah, I got you. You know somebody that can do photography? Yeah, I'll shoot it too. You feel me? You need this. Oh, you need somebody to merch it for you too? Oh, yeah, I got you. You feel me? So it's just like that, the networking, like it puts you in better positions for things. It's just a little mixture of everything. And how I look at it too is like, you think about it in school. If you was only good at math, you got an A+ in math, and you got D's and every other like subject.
Yeah.
That's going to average out to like a 2.0 opposed to if you got.
Going to be average.
Yeah, you feel me? You got B+ and everything like that. You get a 3.0, you on honor roll. Like,
no, that's facts. That's real. That's real. All right, so what started everything? So you said you do all this and that. What was the very first thing that started everything that you got going on that branched off into a whole bunch of other things?
So like I was telling you earlier, I'm kind of like you, bro. If ain't nobody else gonna do it, it's like, all right, fucking, I'm gonna go out there and do it. So
you gotta do it yourself, man. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you. And ain't nobody gonna take it serious like you, period. Like, and you can have people who, working with you and this and that, but if it's your brand, it's your bread and butter, you gonna be able to go the length of making it do what it do and just making it, you gonna put it in overtime, put it like this, because it's your shit. If it ain't your shit, you really gonna be like, that's like you working for somebody. You like I'm just saying a regular job, not you working for source. If you working a regular job, let's say at a call center or something like this, you be like, I don't really care. This ain't our company. I don't give a fuck. You gonna come in late. You gonna bullshit. You gonna procrastinate, all this and that. But when it's your shit, you gonna treat it as such though. So
I mean, bro, for me, like I never even wanted a brand. If we being honest, like it started off for me. I remember like it was yesterday. It started off for me because in like 2013, I'm best friends with like Chris. You feel me? Chris, social class. And
shout out to Chris.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? That's my boy. I was trying to be a creative director for social class, and I reached out to Elijah. And Elijah was like, oh, nah, I kind of do my own designs, this and that, blah, 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 XYZ. So once he said that, I was just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll try to go ahead and do my own stuff or whatever. And I was working at Lids at the time. So I would just take a blank hat and then just do my design on a hat. And then I'll walk out and somebody would buy the hat off my head. Mm-hmm. So then that just turned into like me doing 12 hats at a time to, all right, bro, I done probably did 3 drops of hats already. People started asking for clothes. Well, I'm like, well,
I do remember you was doing the hats.
Yeah, so
that's how I did. I do remember that. You was doing the hats. Yeah. I do remember that.
So you feel me? So I was doing hats at the Lids when I was working there. And I had somebody ask me for some clothes. And I ain't never did no shirts, no nothing like that. And then since, Elijah already shot my idea down or whatever like that, I ain't want to go back to bro because I know he was printing stuff out of Fort Hayes. But I was just like, all right, bro, like whatever. I asked around, and then I ended up getting cool with Jamel, which actually worked out for everything. Cause Jamel like famous now, working for Meg Thee Stallion, designer for all them, been in Vogue, XYZ.
Going crazy.
Yeah, he printed up my first batch of shirts, like while he was at school, and that's kind of when the clothing started right there. Then I researched certain stuff, bro, and I ended up getting like a little vinyl machine, little weeder thing, my first MacBook, all that stuff like that, bro. And I'm sitting there in the corner of my bedroom in the attic, bro, just knocking out shirts that way, like tracing out my designs, pulling it out, and heat pressing it in my room anytime anybody order anything for me. So that's just kind of how my brand started off. Like I started off exactly the way you said, if ain't nobody else gonna do it, you gotta do it.
Yeah, that's real.
Just kind of wanted to see that through.
So what was some things that were difficult at the time when you were starting off, that kind of just was like, did you ever have any doubt in your mind? Like, I don't know if this is really, like, okay, I want to do this, but shit ain't going the way I wanted to start, like, was it any doubt in your mind? Like, all right, or did you have any moments that you wanted to give up during the process?
I mean, I feel like everybody has hella doubts, bro. I mean, if somebody, if somebody tell you they always 100% confident,
I be sitting there editing shit. I'll put out a video, that shit get about 20 views. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing this shit for? Why am I wasting my time doing this shit? And y'all ain't, but you gotta keep going.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
That's just how it is, bro. You gotta keep going, bro.
For sure. And if anybody ever tells you like, oh yeah, I'm 100% confident 100% of the time, bro, I can guarantee you they're lying. Like, they're lying. There is some type of insecurity somewhere in some place. I mean, for me, it was more so, like, I don't really like asking people for stuff. So, you know what I mean? So I would see people's stuff that, all right, I kind of like their quality or whatever it is, but I would never reach out and I would try to figure shit out on my own. And within that, like, you know what I mean? It's either sink or swim. So, I mean, I still have doubts every day on any design, on anything, because it's like, bro, the way that I like to do my stuff, the way I'm passionate about my stuff, bro, is like I make certain stuff that I know I'm aware. Mm-hmm. So it ain't really within thought of like, all right, who's going to buy this?
You don't really think in your mind like, all right, this is what's trending right now, so let me do what's trending because I know it's going to sell.
And that's what I'm saying. I ain't never did that. Like I've never been on some fast fashion stuff. I've never been on that. Like I said, bro, all my designs that I've probably did have already been in the plans for at least 2 years. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Like, I'll sketch one sketch a day. And I've been doing that for, like, the past 3.5 years. So I'm, like, 3.5 notebooks in of just designs. And then
how do you go about your inspiration to create your designs and stuff, though? Besides the wine. 30 simp hours.
But the wine ain't started this year.
Heartbreak Kid, my guy, being simp hours, hey. You heard it here first.
I mean, with a lot of the stuff, bro, is I can be inspired by certain people. I can be inspired by, you know what I mean, my favorite artist, this and that. Like you said, the Heartbreak Kid. I went through a breakup. You feel me?
Man, shit happens, man.
You feel me? And a lot of my designs, there's a lot of irony in a lot of my designs. So you feel me? When you think of Cupid or whatever, that was the main design. You think of Cupid. Cupid ain't here for heartbreak. He here for love type shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? On your shirt right there. Like I got the white people in shock and all, the Black Power fist on the TV.
Hey, Black Power, man, we on TV, man. We doing all this shit, man. That's why I bought the shirt. Revolution will be televised, man. Go shop Ill Reference, man. You already know what time it is. Yeah.
But you feel me? I mean, like, bro, I have doubts. Like, I have doubts all the time. I have doubts of like, all right, bro, what if I ain't good enough? What if I ain't this? What if I ain't that? Like, I typically set the bar low for myself a lot of the times just because it's just like, I don't be wanting no disappointment. But
that's real. I'm the same way, for real.
But then everybody around me, kind of showing me like, all right,
bro, you up, like, man, you really that nigga for you doing this.
I'm doing it. You feel me? And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure for you, bro, it's like there's probably a handful of people that, all right, like you really been doing it for them the whole entire time.
Yeah. Bro, that's crazy. People like, I was just talking to somebody about this. They're like, man, I was telling myself, I'm like, man, I'm really like a little fish in the pond for real. Like, I'm not like being insecure or negative about myself, but I have high expectations for myself, and I know what level I want to be on, and I know where I can go eventually if I just keep grinding, keep working hard. But from the outside looking in, people see you doing your thing, but it's like, all right, yeah, I'm doing my thing, but you as a person, I have high expectations. Like, I know what type of business and industry I'm in. Same for you. You know what type of business industry you in, and the people that you may look up to that are in the same like field as you, they're going crazy and doing all this and that. And that's not you just, you got to worry about yourself at the end of the day, but it's like, where you can get to. And it's like, all right, you're still in the grinding process of building your brand and coming up and all this and that. So the people that are looking out, who are looking from the outside in, they're like, all right, you're doing amazing. You're doing, it's like, all right, y'all only seeing the beginning of this shit. Like, y'all not really seeing, like, which is good. I appreciate all the support and love. And, I want to inspire people. I want people to look at me and, see that there's hope. That, all right, he's doing his thing. He has a purpose in life on a snap. But it's like, when you got high expectations for yourself, this is not, I'm only 20%, not even 20%. I'm 10% of where I'm going to be headed and going.
I mean, it don't even be feeling like that, bro. Cause I'm the same with that. So like, I can only imagine, podcasting and stuff like that. You got Joe Budden out there.
I watch Joe Budden podcasts all the time.
See like, Deezus and Mero.
You feel me? All the time.
All of them, Joe Rogan, all that stuff like that. But then, like I said, at the end of the day, you realize, bro, like, they 4 or 5 million followers in. They've been doing this for 15.
I be watching the Joe Budden podcast. This nigga introduced, all right, episode 350. I'm like, damn, this nigga. Bro, that's what you got to think, bro. Consistency. And when you put in that consistency and that hard work, you get the results. He's on episode 350. I'm probably on episode like 30 right now. So sure. It's like, okay, I'm still pulling, I'm still pushing, but I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing, you feel me? So the results are going to come. The moment you stop, that's when shit don't happen for you. So you got to keep going, got to be consistent. And like you said, man, everybody has that insecurity with whatever they do, but you can't give up.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the moment you give up, it's over with.
Yeah, I mean, for me, bro, within the clothing stuff, it's just like, all right, I look at the brands that I really love, like the hundreds, you feel me? 10D, Nike, Jordan, all that stuff like that. And then if you want to get more specific, you could talk about the people that actually are like brand ambassadors and stuff like that. And you see the way they live and you see the way they doing their stuff. And like I done read up on Ben Hundreds, you feel me? I read up on them and it was just like, well, we was making graphic tees for 11 years before we really, really got our break. So with that, I'm like, shit, I'll give myself 10. You feel me? I'll give myself 10 before I really get some notoriety or like get in the store or whatever it is, X, Y, Z.
I seen you tweeted that. You said you gave yourself a time limit to put yourself in a store, and
I gave myself 10 years to be in the store. And
you did that in 4 years.
4.
That's great.
You feel me? I mean, yeah, and it's just, you know what I mean? And my insecurity and my self-doubt and all that stuff, the negativity, like the negative thoughts come from, like, the people that I be doing it for or whatever it is, it's like my best friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I told him, like, I kept promising him that I was going to get in the Soul Classics. You feel me? He was the one that kind of pushed me to keep selling stuff, to keep really designing stuff. Like, he was one of my biggest supporters. You feel me? And I promised him that I was going to get in the Soul Classics and, like, you know what I mean? I was going to do this, do that. Then my OG, which I wasn't even really realizing that he was paying attention to the way I was moving, the way I was grinding, and everything like that. He called me while he was like damn near on his deathbed type shit, and told me he was going to link me to the owner of Soul Classics and then give me a job there. All this other stuff like that. And he wanted me to shadow him, like have him be my mentor and stuff like that. So, you know, that was kind of like the little breakthrough. And I was holding on to that news to tell my best friend on Christmas. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And he was supposed to pull up on me on Christmas, never put up on me, and then he passed away the next day. So, you feel me? So then for like me to actually eventually to get into the store and get in there that quick, like, you feel me? Like, it's amazing, but it's
a
just
blessing,
kinda,
man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Shit. As sad as it say, bro, shit, everything happened for a reason. And some shit could be used as motivation. Like,
yeah, you feel me? And that was my motivation to do that.
That was your motivation. That was your breakthrough. And I wanted to talk about that. You know, I see you are heavily involved into Soul Classics and you're doing your thing over there. You know, I was gonna ask you, how'd you, get a part of that, but you kind of just told me. So go in a little bit more detail about, just Soul Classics and how, you were able to, you just said how you were able to, get in that position, but how have things been going for you over there? And, obviously it has been doing good for you. You've been doing a lot of stuff over there. And how can you use what you're learning from over there to help you improve within your brand overall and going further in life?
I mean, it's a lot of things. You feel me? So not only I feel like I might get mentored by my boss, like the owner or whatever, Deontay Johnson. We have a staff full of creatives, so it's not even like, all right, bro, you just a sales associate. Like, nah, like we got like 4 photographers on staff, 3 designers. You know what I mean? So it's just the bar is set high there as far as quality stuff like that. And that's how you seen like my quality and everything's been better. Different points of views, you know what I mean? Knowing more materials, seeing all this different merch come in anyways, kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of nudges you like, all right, bro, if I got a hoodie, bro, if my hoodie quality ain't Nike quality or better, my shit trash. That's
and I commend you. Side note. I commend you on this too, because I'll tell you this all the time. What I like about your brand is the quality, man. Like, you get local brands that come out every single day, but you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I don't knock nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
You can't knock nobody, but what I really commend you on is the quality. Like, the quality is top tier to me. Like, whenever I get something off of you, it's always the quality that just really stands out. The designs are cool, everything else is cool, but it's the quality. It's like, okay, I wear this shit, I can wash it, dry it, and it's still staying intact. It's still where it needs to be, and I can keep the shirt forever. Like, some shirts that you get from certain brands, you wear them a couple times and then they're through. You wear your shit, you feel me? It's stamped like, all right, it's good quality, and that makes people want to shop with you more because they know that the quality is there, and honestly, the price is worth it because the quality is there. And it's so crazy. I seen a tweet on Twitter. Guy talked about. He said, so y'all really be buying hoodies for $60? But it all depends on the quality. Like, your quality is good enough, I will buy this shit for $60. I just bought the hoodie for $85.
I mean,
the quality's there.
My whole thing with that is, bro, is like, people have been. I feel like people got PTSD shopping with locals just because.
Real talk, because bro,
stuff like that
shit be falling apart, bro. It be falling apart. The stickering be coming off, and yeah, you get PTSD. And one bad brand from a local brand can fuck it up for every single brand.
And that's where, you know what I mean? I feel like it's the brand's job to kind of, all right, bro, if I put something in your hand, like just like how you vouching for me, you feel me? You vouching for this on your podcast. Like, anybody that sees that is going to know, like, all right, bro, like, he's not lying. And you put that out there in the air.
I'm not going to tell no lies. I ain't sugarcoating shit.
But like I said, I mean, I seen the tweet, bro. I asked bro about it. He never replied. You know what I mean? I was willing to give bro a hoodie for $60. Just, you know what I mean? Just so he have a better experience.
Nah, that's a real nigga right there.
On something like that, you feel me?
Yeah,
but then again,
that's 100.
And then again, like I said, bro, I feel like I undercharge myself on half the stuff at least, you feel me? But then at the end of the day, bro, you got a lot of people like that think like that, and a lot of people that are going to agree because they had that same type of PTSD, bad history with shopping with somebody else or whatever it is. And that's why I ain't really gonna knock nobody for that, because it's, as a brand owner, as a, you know what I mean, as a designer, as all that stuff like that, I feel like it's your job to really make somebody have a better experience with whatever that is. And that's what kind of working at Soul Classes helped me do too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you come in a store, our job is to put stuff in your hands, you feel me? You asking for whatever the nicest thing is. We wholeheartedly gonna tell you, like, all right, bro, well, this is worth this because of this. You know what I mean? We'll give you some history on it, all XYZ, all this stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I ain't paying $60 for a Gildan hoodie, and then somebody
this shit gonna fall apart.
Yeah, and then somebody doing a sticker transfer or whatever else on there, bro, and then might get like 3 wears out of it before it rip. Or I feel, bro, like I said, you can't generalize every brand, because we do got dope brands here that don't be on that. You know what I mean? And I said it's just our jobs to kind of push all that out, and then it's our customers and our supporters' jobs that, you know what I mean, if they ever shop with us, to vouch for our brands. You feel me? We're not going to be able to move nowhere without somebody, all right, negating whatever it is that he's saying and saying like, all right, bro, like, nah, like this brand right here is great. This brand right here is great. This brand right here is great. If you really want a hoodie, shop with them. They'll change your mind. You know what I mean? But if ain't nobody doing that, then you're going to be stuck at this right here. Like, all right, I ain't going to shop no local brands. And then on the flip side, you have people that say, well, all right, well, his price is too high. This nigga ain't Nike. This nigga ain't, you know what I mean, ain't this, ain't that.
I say this shit all the time, bro. Respect people's prices. You don't have to shop with them. Like, you don't have to shop with them. And I believe if you're a business owner, you selling a product, set your price. My nigga Jay-Z said, set your price on niggas, live your life, my nigga. Bro, you set your price, stay firm on your price. Yeah, you could throw deals here and there, but too many motherfuckers asking for deals, asking for all this and that. Man, respect people's prices. You do not have to shop with them. They price is they price. And people got to realize, like, you know, I talked about this shit with a couple people, like, they don't see the half of it when it comes down to the manufacturing, all this and that, all the hassle that you had to do. You got to get the shit made. That costs to get made, and you got to get your profit. So niggas just be thinking that you just poof, all this shit just, all right, I came out with the design and poof, the shit just got made for $0 and I'm charging whatever the price is for the price and you just seeing all profits. No, that's not how businesses work. You have to get the shit made. It costs to get the shit made. Then you have to sell it for a higher price. Come on now. Y'all acting, come on. Like,
I mean, like I said, like, we could talk numbers all day. Like I said, I mean, it's the same thing. That would be my first argument. And then on top of that, it's just more so, you feel me? You're not only paying for what it costs for the hoodie to be made, for what it to be printed. You're also paying for somebody's artwork. Yeah. So you feel me? So at the end of the day, all of the merch that we put out and stuff like that, bro, is all pieces of arts. And you feel me? You're not gonna go to the MoMA or the Columbus Museum of Art and be like, all right, bro, well that's one, and he went down to Blick or Joann's Fabrics and grab some paint, you feel me? Yeah. And the paint only costs $2-3, bro. I'm not paying $50K for that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's, you know, hours put in, bro. You know what I mean? Studying stuff, all this stuff. Like, for me, that's why I even like doing pre-orders, just because of if you love it, if you fuck with it, you buy it, you secure it. Like, I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to go to nothing like that. And even then, like, sometimes I still kind of underdo the pre-orders because the people that love it wear it out. And then people hit me up later like, oh, yo, you still got this? You still got this and that? And it's like, nah, like.
Even me, I get played. Nobody's safe. You gotta get that shit. But I respect it though. I feel me, like I respect it because it's like you put something out, people like, and it's like shit. I put it out there for y'all. Y'all wasn't. You feel me? You got to be on that, like, cause.
But that's even with shit. It's even still the thing with bigger brands, bro. Like a lot of people don't like certain Jordans, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like Jordans until they see somebody out wear it. And then
I was just rocking the 18s this weekend. I got them off, though. Yeah. You feel me? I had the orange 18s on. And a lot of motherfuckers would have been like, but it's like, all right, you put them on with that right fit and you look fresh in them. Like, oh, damn, like, shit. Yeah. I would have seen them in the store. I would have really not been fucking with them for like that. But damn, you put that shit on good. Like,
bro, you know how many times that happened to me? Like, this whole SB's wave. I used to get
me too.
Listen, bro. We hooped in the same AAU team.
I like SBs,
but you know our teammates used to clown, bro, for us having SBs.
Yeah, everybody like thinks different, like, bro. And it's so funny to me, bro. Like, we can talk about this shit so much, like, bro. All right, so as like, I don't even know how I start. People, when something's different to them and it's not the norm, the typical norm. They tend to they outcast you and they frown upon it. Like, you know, you may be hip to the wave before it even is the wave, but they're gonna dish you, especially, and it all depends on if it's just you too. It's like some motherfuckers just like to talk shit just cause it's you. So it's like, all right, a nigga might talk shit like, okay, dang, he wearing but little do you know that's about to be the trend in a couple of months or a year. But I was already hit way before this shit. I was already hip. And it's funny because it don't take for everybody else to start catching on to the wave for a motherfucker to realize, like, damn, that shit is kind of hard for real. Like, that is. Bro, like, why is it like that?
I tell my friends, bro, like, anybody know me, I had damn near every pair of SBs when I was in high school. Like, every pair. You feel me? And then I started selling those, and I even lowball myself. I was selling them for, like, maybe like $120 a piece or whatever, bro. Because I started getting like the actual, like the other shoes that actually had the same colors, this and that. Like, so I had like the whole Jordan Pack SB, all this stuff, the De La Souls, the Lucky Charms, all of them. You feel me? I sold all of them for like 100 a piece, 120, whatever. Literally, I think after I sold my last SB, like 3-4 months later, Travis Scott got an SB collab and blew up the whole SB wave, bro.
Travis Scott doing his thing, bro.
Then I went to go look at those same SBs I sold for $100, $350, $400. I think I kept like 3 pairs of SBs. But like I said, I let go my whole Jordan packs. I ended up getting the bread ones, the royal ones. Sold my De La Souls because I already had some stuff that was black and yellow. And I already, you know what I mean? I had all of them, and then sold every single one of them, lowballed myself, and I would have just waited, bro. I'd have came up.
Patience, man. Yeah, patience is a virtue, man.
But I don't never really try to put too much stock in the stuff like that, because it's just like how you said, if I really like it, bro, I'm gonna wear it, and it don't really matter. Like,
I never cared about what motherfuckers at. I'm so happy I'm this type of person, and I'm naturally like this. I don't give a fuck about what nobody says about me. I don't care if they don't think that if I like some shit, I like it, and that's all that matters to me. Like, I'm content with myself. I have that much confidence within myself, and I love myself that much to where I don't let outsiders persuade my decisions on things.
And that's how you have to be as a brand owner, bro. It could go both ways, but as far as me, like I said earlier, bro, I like what I like, and I'm gonna put it out, and I'm gonna put it out with high quality because I intend on actually wearing that. Like, you know what I mean? And I actually have pride in whatever it is that I put out, and I want to wear it. You know what I mean? On the other hand, I feel like that's where a lot of people fail at, because they listening to XYZ on whatever trend is going on at that moment, and then you put out some fast fashion type stuff, and it don't either A, it don't last, B, somebody buy it, and it's not the wave no more, so then they sell it, or, you know what I mean, becomes corny or whatever it is, or C, you know what I mean? You just miss it. Like, you can miss a trend trying to get ready and prep for something that's already being done. So why not just go ahead and do something that you already like, and that could possibly be the trend next? Like, that's how I came up with a lot of my stuff. Hell, that's how I came up with the Lonely hoodie. Like, and you said my inspiration and stuff like that, the Heartbreak Club. I went through a breakup. Lonely hoodie, bro. I was working at the post office, bro. I was doing 60 hours a week. You know what I mean? I'm realizing, bro, I'm touching 3 racks a check, bro, and I'm not happy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting
money, man. Don't matter how much money you get, man. Some boys you just can't feel.
Bro, I'm in the post office, and I'm seeing all my friends hanging out on New Year's and shit like that, bro. I'm here pushing mail.
Bro, you know what's so crazy though? Like, look, bro. But you're not missing out on shit when you grinding, bro. Like, we young. We supposed to live life, have fun, because you never know how much time you got left, bro. People are dropping left to right, bro. Like, it's people that we grew up with that are, dropping left and right at a young ages. So it's like, you want to live your life and have fun, but, bro, you are never missing out on nothing when you grinding, bro. Because you being at the post office while everybody else is kicking, it's for a greater purpose. Like, you got to invest in yourself and put money back into yourself and shit. You thinking long term. A lot of people right now, they just living life right now in the moment. They're not thinking 5-10 years from now, putting myself in a position to where I can be great later on.
Well, even then, like I said, bro, like, I wasn't necessarily putting all of that into my brand anyway. So that's why I said, that's why I felt.
But you getting some money.
I felt. That's why I said I felt indifferent about all of it, bro. Because like I said, I wasn't really happy there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm there, and in between any of my breaks, bro, I'm just sitting there sketching, and then post office, they be trying to kill dreams, bro. Like, they'll see you sketching something. All right, put that up. And ain't nothing else to do.
Period, kill dreams, bro.
And that's I was just like, bro, like, I had to get out of there.
Yeah, like, bro. I tell people this, bro. Only use a job to invest in yourself or really stack your bread for some shorts. Because, bro, jobs will kill your dream. You got to think, people be at certain jobs, and especially if you're young and you working at a job where you're young and there's older people there, whatever, boom, boom. They know that this motherfucker really here just for this person probably ain't really about to be here working. It's a lot of people that work at them jobs that be there for years. I'm only here just to stack my cheese up real quick to use that money for something else. This is not my dream job. I don't plan on being here for that long. I know what I like to do outside of work. And it'd be so crazy because it's like, I'd be at a job and, I'd be working there, boom, boom. And they just be thinking that you just some regular type nigga or whatever. And you don't know, like, yeah, outside of this job, I have a purpose outside of this job. I just have to do this short term to fund myself. Obviously you got bills to pay and shit like that. But I'm like, all right, once you figure out what I do outside of this, you would know that I don't really give a fuck about this job like that. Like, this is not where I'm about to end my life at.
Well, I was on the opposite side of that. I'll be there and people will be salty at me because it's like, oh, he must think he Mr. Hotshot, this and that. It's like, nah, bro, I just know, like, I really, really don't want to be here. And if I'm here, I'm going to do something that I actually enjoy, and you feel me? And on top of that, it's like,
I was at a job, bro. I was working at this call center, and I would purposely pause it or whatever, because I was like writing down shit, and I had to I was reading my scripts, or I was writing down questions for my guests, planning out myself, like, okay, I gotta do interview, boom, boom, boom there, then I gotta boom, boom, just doing shit that I need to, boom, boom, and they tell me like, oh, you gotta put your notebook up, you gotta, you gotta put, I'm like, bro, I don't want to be here anyway. I really don't want to be here.
Bro, this notebook ain't hurt nobody, bro.
It's not hurting nobody. I'm not in here trying to take people's information. I'm just trying to multitask because I know if I wasn't here at work right now, I would really be doing what the fuck I need to be doing right now. But I gotta low key be here right now, so shit, I'm about to just multitask. Like, shit, I need time to go by fast. Like,
I said, bro, I used to be at work listening to Joe Budden podcast and then notebook sketching, and then I'm hearing every day about how he talking about, all right, bro, like, if you really want to take yourself seriously, you gotta quit your 9 to 5. And and that shit just stuck with me, bro. I'm like, man, he might have a point. Like, he might really be on to something. You feel me? So then I quit, and then when I quit there, my biggest worry is about, like, all right, but I still got bills.
Yeah. Because you got to take care of your responsibilities,
yeah,
man. That's just, as a man, for sure, you got to take care of that.
Bro, I quit there. I done touched more money and faster money doing what I wanted to do and being able to relax whenever I wanted to. So, you know what I mean? I'm working there at the post office. It's mandatory 40 hours a week. I'm probably working for probably making about 17, 18 bucks an hour. But then everything I do for myself and commissions and all that stuff like that, bro, I can make what I make on a day at the post office in 8 hours. I can do that in an hour and a half.
Sheesh.
So you know.
Hey, man, look, God got you. All you got to do is step out your comfort zone. When you think you scared to take that leap of faith, but just take that leap of faith, because at the end of the day, you getting out your comfort zone, you doing something that may be looked at as scary to you could be your biggest blessing.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, and like I said, it's a leap of faith, bro. And it's just like how you said, if you get too comfortable within something, bro, comfortability kills dreams too. You feel me? That shit. If you really would have stayed at the call center, bro, who's to say you'll have any time to do your podcast?
Wouldn't have no time. I probably would have gave up on myself. I wouldn't have no time to, man, like, at all. Like, and other people kill your dreams too, bro. You don't let people kill your dreams either, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, and that's why I quit my first job. So when I quit my first job, I stepped it up more at Soul Classics, you feel me? And I got put around more like-minded people, and they keep me being creative, whether that's lifestyle photo shoots, product shoots, whether that's designing for them. I do event coordination too. So, I mean, I done worked with bigger brands. I done worked with a few of my favorite brands already. I done already worked on projects with Nike, you know what I mean, with XYZ, because I still can't say it because we got that in the works, but big, huge brand. I can say that. I can hint at it, you feel me? Working on that literally right now as we speak. doing collabs. Like I like doing stuff. Like I did a photo shoot with Trey Burke for the.
I seen that. That was lit, man.
For the Michigan Dunks. You feel me? I get to do stuff like that.
That shit cool, bro. And then you working at the same time. Like ain't that a blessing, bro? You working and having fun and enjoying and living. I swear that's what life about, bro. Getting paid to do what you love and just enjoying life and making it to where when you working, that shit don't even seem like work.
Bro, like I said, I love this shit, bro. I really, and this is one of the few things.
And it shows though, bro. Like people can see that, like, bro, when you invest into your brand and you believe in your brand and you actually have a passion for something, bro. People see that, and that makes them want to purchase things from you, and that makes them want to rock with the brand because they see that he really serious about this shit. Like he ain't finna just be bullshit and procrastinating. He ain't about to just okay, I'm nonchalant with it. No, like. You really taking the time and effort to do what you got to do to make this shit a real established brand. Yeah. And I commend you on that.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, bro, it might sound a little corny, but you know what I mean? Like I said, this shit make me happy, bro. And I just feel like
how did that sound corny? I mean,
but what I'm saying,
this shit make me happy, nigga. When I come in here every day and I'm recording, I'm happy, bro.
But you feel me? That's like when I sell something to somebody, it make me feel like I'm sharing my happiness with them. You feel me? So that's why I said it might feel a little corny, it might sound a little cliche, but like. That shit's really, really how that shit really feels.
When I record something and I put it up, whether that shit get 1 view, 20 views, 50 views, if people message me saying, yo, I really enjoyed your podcast, you know, people message me, I really enjoyed your podcast, keep it up, you know, that shit, bro, I'd be happy like, damn, I found what my purpose in life is, and everybody else can see that within myself, and they see like, damn, he really love what he do. And I do love what I do. So it's like, okay, I'm going to keep doing it. And that's just encouragement and motivation for yourself. Like you said, somebody purchased something from you. Damn, bro, this shit hard, bro. That just lets you know, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, like, damn, I found my purpose in life. And that's what I need to do.
And that's my motto, too. My favorite motto is aspire to inspire and be inspired. You feel me? I get messages daily, weekly, whatever. If somebody telling me, hey, bro, like I seen the way that you done came up, or hey, bro, like I done seen this. I love seeing the progress of you sketching something and actually putting it out. Like it just keeps me motivated. And then it be people that ain't even in the same field as me. Like it could be a recording artist. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, bro, we all artists. We all write down whatever we gotta write down, bro, and then we gotta see it through. And a lot of people feel that way. You feel me? And then it's just like when you see one of your peers or somebody around your age doing it, it makes you want to go harder. You feel me? Like. That's basically why I even went as hard as I did, bro. I'm seeing Elijah do it. I'm seeing Chris do it. Shit, Chris worked the Soul Classic before me. Chris, the reason I knew about Soul Classics.
Yeah, real shit, though.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing all these people, and I can be in anything. Shit, sports. You feel me? Like, you know, we used to hoop together. You feel me? Like
all that, bro. I'm seeing people go to the league. I used to hoop. Hey, bro, that shit just be inspiring. Like, anybody from Columbus who doing anything and they taking it to the next level, whatever field they in, bro, I'm inspired easily. Yeah, like it's just like, bro, I want to see everybody win. It's a lane for all of us to win in. Find your purpose in life and go crazy, bro. That's all I gotta say. Every day, work towards your goals in life. Cause life's short. I mean, like you can't bullshit. Like it's too many people out here bullshitting, bro. Life gonna pass you by. Niggas gonna be 30 and be thinking like, damn, I ain't find what I liked for real. And I didn't put my focus on that. I was too worried about chasing ass. I was too worried about simp hours.
Simp hours are great.
but this but this the thing though. You get your work done and then you can tap into simp hours though.
Oh shit, bro.
Some niggas be in simp hours 24/7 though. Niggas ain't
shit. My simp hours, bro, is usually from
drink some wine and he get to playing Call of Duty and start sending out them text messages.
Usually from like 12 to 3, 12 to 4. You feel me? Just weak. You feel me? Because I mean, you know, you're creative, bro. You be on a different type of schedule, especially with me. Like I don't even work on my designs during the day. Like I be on commissions, bro. I be on other people's schedules. I don't touch any of my own work until after midnight. I don't touch none of my designs.
The best ideas come at nighttime, though, for real. When you just in your deep thought or you just real life chilling in a natural, chill, comfortable state, you start thinking of all this type of shit and then just like, oh, let me write that down. Let me sketch that shit. Man.
Bro, my best sellers came from me doing something literally in 10 minutes. And it's like, all right, let me go ahead and throw out a little mock-up, see how y'all fucking with it. And I was like, oh, this shit really happening. It's like, hold on, let's go ahead and put this in the works. Let's put this in the works. Like, that Orange Lonely hoodie, bro. Like, I did that because I was working on a commission for somebody else, you feel me? And to put an order through, like, Shorty wanted that orange color. And I'm like, all right, well, this is the minimum, but you know what I mean? And you know what? Let me go ahead and try to see if I can work something out, bro, to make everything a little cheaper for everybody. You feel me? Then that ended up making my stuff kind of take off because I only wanted to do about 20 hoodies. And I was even with pre-orders or whatever, bro. I ended up doing about 40 pre-orders, let alone.
So once you do the pre-orders, that means is the hoodie still gonna come out, or like it's just
pre-orders? The hoodie. So now when I do pre-orders, I mean the hoodie's still gonna come out, but you can't shop with me. Like you can't come get it from me. You can't. You gotta get it at Soul Classics, or you gotta get it from my bro when he opened up a store in Lit Kicks. But like I said, even then that stuff is accounted for. So like
the little Terry.
Yeah, for sure.
I seen you do that bag, man. That bag was dumbass hard, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? I had to.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah, I seen it. That's what I'm saying. And stuff like that, a project like that, bro. That's what I live for. That's what I love. Like, Lil Terry, it's like, yo, bro, like what would it take?
Need some custom words with Woods TV shit.
He was like, what would it take for you to make me a duffel? And I'm like, man, that'd probably be the most expensive thing I'd have made yet. And he was like, all right, fuck it, bro. Like, we're going to do it because shit, like, whatever your price is your price, because he showed me what he was going by. And I'm like, nah, bro, don't spend that. Like, you know what I mean? He started sending me, like, Gucci and Louis Vuitton bags. I'm like, bro, don't spend 3 racks on that, bro. I'll make you something exactly how you want it, bro. You feel me?
Way cheaper.
Yeah, way cheaper. You feel me? Like, but I like doing stuff like that. I done did a few one-on-ones for a few people or whatever it is, and I don't have any problem doing any of that. It's just, I mean, you gotta put the bread up. You feel me? You want some words with Woods tees? I'll design it for you and everything like that.
Talk, man. I got a couple designs in mind. I just gotta, put them to life, man. That's all that matters.
You can hit me up, bro. That's what the creative director's for.
Hey, man, we're gonna talk after this, bro. But let me ask you this though. Okay, so could you date a non-creative?
Yeah, I've dated hella non-creatives actually.
Let me ask you, how has that process been? Like, would you prefer? We're not throwing shade at nobody, none of that. So, would you prefer to date a creative who is just like you? Or you think that, you dating a non-creative can still work, in a way?
I feel like it just depends on the type of person that you are. So when I first started off my brand, I was dating a shorty and she was an artist. Crazy artist, you know what I mean? And her work kept me inspired. Like I was trying to keep up with her. But you feel me? But the way that she did her art was extremely, extremely nice. And it's just like the way I did my shit, you feel me? And it's just like I spent that whole entire relationship, I feel like, trying to impress her, which could sound negative, but at the end of the day, like it kept me creative, it kept me motivated, it kept me on my toes. I done dated a non-creative, and at that point in my life, it's like, all right, bro, like I'm comfortable within, and I'm comfortable and confident within my artistry, my creativeness, everything like that. I kind of don't really need you to gas me up or tell me nothing like that. But on the other hand, like on some support type shit, like, you know what I mean? Or like pick me up when I'm slipping type shit, that kind of worked out. You feel me? So like I said, it just depends, because, you know what I mean? If you got a non-creative, I feel like they should be helping you out as far as, let's say, like I'm booking photo shoots or something like that. She can keep track of my photo shoots. Like, all right, you got a photo shoot this day. You know what I mean? A calendar or something like that. You feel me? Or I might not be able to go run and pick up something that I need for my brand. Go ahead and do that for me. You feel me? I'm throw gas in your tank or something, like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of give and take, because, I mean, being a creative is a vast thing. You feel me? So, like, you know what I mean? You're creative with your podcast. would you date somebody else that has a podcast, or would you want to date somebody else that's creative in a different type of stance, or a non-creative at all?
I would definitely, and it's so crazy because it's like to get with me, it's just I find appreciation with something simple, just as a repost, like just retweet my shit on Twitter, just share it on Instagram, tell a friend that boom boom. But if you know all the blood, sweat, and tears and hours that I put into this shit, and if you really fuck with me like that, and you my shorty, and you not showing no type of support, that kind of, like that, it made me feel some type of way. It's like, damn, all this and that I put into this, all the time. That's where my love at, where my passion is at. So for you not to support it, it's just like,
I mean, but like I said, on the other hand, it just depends on how you take it. Like I said,
but that comes with not dating a creative, because when you don't date a creative, they're not going to understand. You feel me? But when you date a creative, they understand. So it's like, okay, you'll be able to relate.
Mine was vice versa. Like mine was, all right, my non-creative shorty was seeing how hard I was working on certain stuff, bro. Staying up to 2, 3 a.m. You feel me? Trying to be there. Now the other one, on the other hand, was like, yeah, I don't like this shit. This shit ain't it. and in my mind, I'm like, well, shit. Like, let me see what I can make to kind of impress you. Like, let me see what can really, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
And you know what I mean? To this day, I'm grateful for both of it, because like without either one of them relationships, like I wouldn't be who I was. I wouldn't think the way I think. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, all this shit is just point of views. You feel me? Like, how you said you take appreciation of certain shit. Like for me, like if you do art or something like that, I'm super appreciative of it for you to even be sharing it. Like, you know what I mean? If you're sharing it exclusively with me before you put something out, or if you putting it out and I see it, you feel me, I'm going to retweet it, because like it takes a lot of confidence, and you might still feel really, really shitty about yourself or whatever it is, or have low confidence. But if you ever put it out there, post it for anybody to see, for anybody to judge it, anything like that, bro, you already, in my mind, you already have that kind of high confidence or whatever it is.
Good talk, though.
You feel me? You already being transparent with everybody. That's where my respect come at.
Yeah, it be times where I got a bunch of videos saved up in the vault. I be trying to think in my mind. I'm like, yeah, this probably gonna be the one that people ain't really fucking with. And then when I'm talking about some crazy shit, I'm like, all right, I know everybody about to jump on that and repost that because I'm talking crazy. But then they be like, all right, you put something out, you be like, the video, like, it'd be like, all right, I don't really think this is gonna boom. And that'd be the video that everybody rocking with. You'd be like, damn, you feel me? But it take courage, because it's like, bro, every day, like I said, I can post something, it can get 1 view to 20 views to 100 views to 1,000 views, 1 like to 10 likes to 100 likes. It all depends, but I'm putting that shit out there consistently each day of the week, damn near, and it's just like, it do take a lot of courage to just put yourself out there like that, and just because you don't know if the people gonna rock with it or not. And that's the same with you making a design and you putting out there. You don't know if people gonna bite to it or.
And that's what I'm saying. In any instance, bro, it's always a brave notion. Like I said, bro, like you can, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of people's self-doubts is that people are very judgmental, and they think that their opinion, or they think that they're so entitled to an opinion, and that their opinion is factual. Like, okay, like, yeah, you might not like this, but you feel me? There is a whole nother variety of people, artists, creators, supporters that like exactly whatever
for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I said. Whatever this is,
not for everybody.
So you feel me? So that's my whole thing. Like once I realized that, I really stopped giving a fuck. Like, and it shows. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe I would be more entitled into believing that these other people don't fuck with my stuff, because if I put it out, it don't move. I put stuff out and I can't even hold on to it. I can't even keep it. Like, you know what I mean? Hella times I done sold my own personals. Like the stuff that I done set aside for me, I done sold it. So you know what I mean? It's proven factual that, you know what I mean, people, if you put out something, bro, somebody's out there that's gonna support you. Now it might not be the level of support that you want or you
expect, but you know,
you might be comparing yourself to somebody, to other people, but
and that's human beings. That's just natural. Like, you know, you're gonna do shit like that. You're gonna compare yourself here and there, and you know, cause that's just natural human. But get back to me though. I think I get the satisfaction because, okay, and it's different from you in your case. Like, okay, so you have a brand of clothes and shit like that. So once you put out a clothing item, you know, a limited amount of people get that item, and that's them there for keeps, you know, and it's off the site. Once it's done with, you know, it's no more. It's curtains. So like, let's say for instance, the Lonely hoodies or any design that you came out with years ago, whatever. It's over with for that. Like if you was lucky to get that shit when you got it, you were lucky to get that when you got it, and boom, boom. My case is, okay, it's all about views and viewers and who sees, you know, what I'm putting out. So yeah, I may not be getting that many views now, but this shit will remain and stay on the platform. So let's say, you know, 5 years from now or 10 years from now, I'm this mega star or whatever it is may be. Everybody can go back and look at all my old shit and see that I've been putting in the work. I've been talking this shit, doing, but I didn't get that much notoriety back then as I am now. So it's like, okay, boom.
It's the same shit both sides, bro. Like with me, bro, I say my first run of tees that I did with Jamel, I want to say I probably only did 12. You know what I mean? I probably only sold 12. And then after that, I was doing stuff per order, and I was like the king of one-on-ones. Like, you know, what color you want? All right, I'll do it that way. But if you really think about it, bro, I probably only sold total probably only like 50 tees. They were just all one-on-ones that I was hand making my, you know what I mean, in my crib, like in my room. Now, per se, all that stuff was jerseys, like, you know what I mean, like wholesale tees type stuff, XYZ. So I mean, if you technically was shopping with me back then, and you seen what the stuff that I've been putting out now, which a lot of people still do shop with me because of that, like how you just said, you see the progress. Like, you know what I mean? Quality has been up probably 300 times more, even though back then, like that stuff wasn't gonna get ruined or anything like that. But you talk about the feel of the shirt, the feel of the prints, XYZ. You feel me? It's everybody tends to notice the progress. You know what I mean? And hell, we both could do a how we started versus where we at now, and that should be very impressive. But shit, hell, how I feel, bro, give both of us 5 more years, bro, it'd be even crazier.
No, that's real shit.
You know what I mean? Like you can do them right now, and then, you know what I mean, you never know, you be on ESPN or something.
Like I said, same, like, bro, we did this podcast 2 years ago. People can look at the old video to look at now. It's completely different.
Yeah, you're both in 2 different spots.
Two different spots, and it's just like it comes down to what I say. Progress, keep going, because if you're putting in the work, the results are going to come. I don't know nobody who has put in work, and I'm talking about real work. And I know BS, you bullshit. I'm talking about you putting in some real work, consistent work, and ain't get no type of results. That's not that shit don't happen. Like
I would say real work and real passionate work, something that you actually are meaning to do, something with intentions. Because I mean, I've seen a lot of people put in the same amount of work that they see somebody else put in, and it's like, all right, bro, but there's no value to that because you only doing this shit because the next person's doing it. Yeah, so you know what I mean? So it's like people can feel that, bro, and that's why I said, like, I don't never worry about nobody else. Like, you know what I mean? I do all my stuff. All my stuff is self-principle, self-this, self-that, self-reflection of my clothes, XYZ. And then that's why people can feel so strongly about whatever it is that I'm putting out. And I've never worried about anybody else's stuff, never worried about this, never worried about that. Now, like I said, when I do drop certain stuff, I might be petty because I've heard certain things about me or whatever it is. But, like, I do that to prove a point. Like, you know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. So it's just, you feel me?
No, that's real. All right, man, wrap this up, man. What can we expect next from you, Mr. Luke, that you can talk about? You know, because I know you said you got some stuff that you can't talk about right now. What can we expect from you here in the near future? You know,
I mean, whenever I'm actually allowed to announce the next project, oh man, I'm doing a full rollout for that shit. I don't you feel me? I'm flooding with that one. Hey, you feel me? The price going up after that one.
The price,
but but for me personally, I mean, I'm dropping those lonely hoodies we were just talking about. along with my cargos, along with my military jackets, and about 2.5 weeks in Soul Classics. And like I said, that's really near and dear to me. So, you know what I mean? That's the timeline. I gave myself 10, did it in 4. That's what I've been waiting for, you feel me? You know what I mean? And that's what's really big for me. I'm officially going to be in the store with the store that had some of my favorite brands ever being stocked in there too. So like, that's just kind of a realization for me. And then, you know what I mean, to see that people got faith in me like that, to be able to actually stock me as a vendor along with these other like nationally known exposure brands.
That's gonna do numbers, man. That's gonna put you to the next.
So yeah, that about 2 weeks. And now I said, I mean, I'm always doing commissions for other people. Like, I got stuff out there that I design for people that's being worn by celebrities, it's being worn by R&B artists, it's out here being worn by hoopers, NFL players, XYZ. I just don't announce it just because it's like I'm doing it as a,
you know, the work that you put in. You ain't gotta broadcast everything.
Well, not
be humble with it.
I mean, not even just that. It's just, you feel me? Like, it ain't my brand, but I'm designing for somebody else's stuff. So it's just like, that's
get the satisfaction of helping somebody else out.
Kind of the behind the scenes thing. And it's like, bro, shit, if you shop with them, you technically shop with me. So it's like, exactly. You feel me? I'm out here.
Nah, that's real shit. So where can people follow you at on social media? You got a website, all that good stuff. Where can people contact you if they want to get some merch, everything you got going on and all that?
My personal on Twitter and Instagram is Luke_Skywalking. Brand page is Ill Reference on both Twitter and Instagram. Photography page is Ill_Imagery. And I mean, Facebook is just my name, Octavius Luke, but I don't really get on there like that.
Hey man, if you're strolling in Soul Classes, you just might see him, man. When I went in there, I didn't see you. I thought I was gonna see you, but you told me you only work a couple days.
You feel me? I'm
a busy guy.
I'm more behind the scenes. Like I said, you probably catch me more so walking in and out, just doing a photo shoot or whatever. But I usually work like a weekend or like a Monday or Tuesday. Like I said, I work like 2 or 3 days there. You feel me? So it's just, I'm more, like I said, my whole thing is behind the scenes, all that stuff like that.
I respect it, man. Hey, appreciate you for coming through another episode of Words of Woods Down, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 2-year anniversary, man. Who knows, man? 2 years from now, shit, we doing this shit on the rooftop. We doing this shit. Who knows, man? Who knows where we could be?
We could be on the beach somewhere. You feel me?
On the beach. The vibes is gonna be there. 2 years from now, this shit gonna get scary, man. It's gonna get bad. Just know that, man. But hey, I appreciate you for coming through Words of Woods yet again, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep flourishing in life.
Always happy to be here, man.
Hey, man, keep bossing up, all that good stuff, man. Another episode down, man. Shout out to my boy Ox for stopping through. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. It's your boy Wood. I can't even talk. It's your boy T Woods checking out.